Hello and welcome to Thriftmas, where I'm going to 24 different thrift stores, no repeats, and I'm trying to pull the maximum amount of resale value out of each thrift store. The thrift store for today is a brand new thrift store. Well, it's newish as of this year, and it's one I've never been to before. It's called Helping the Homeless in Gloucester, Virginia, and let's see what it's like. Okay, I walked in and I saw these glasses, which are awesome, but it looks like someone checked comps on eBay because they're asking per glass what you can get on eBay, which I found very interesting. Down below I saw this sealed puzzle, so that went with me. And I thought this was really pretty, but I think it's modern and it doesn't really have enough stuff going for it for me to pick up. I went into the kids section because, again, I'm trying to go to every section to see if I can find anything for resale. And it, you know, if I knew much about kids' clothes, maybe, but there wasn't really anything that I saw that was worth picking up to resell. Just a lot of basic stuff. This I got really excited about because this is Roseville and they only wanted $4 for it. And depending on the piece, this stuff can go for really good money, but then I turned it over and saw the giant chip, so that stayed behind. This is the store, clothes as far as the eye can see, some shoes. I didn't find any shoes. I got a buggy. My buggy is getting very full. I saw this cool 70s piece, so I picked it up despite the fact that it is a little flawed. And I'm in the fancy part of the store now, and I'm going to see if there is anything here. This is like their boutique marked up section. I thought about getting this until I saw the $100 price tag. It is a Stonebank cashmere sport coat. This is more than I could get for it on eBay, but it was a nice coat. And this is me going through my finds. I normally try to find somewhere to sit down so I can take all the hangers off and fold it up and make it easier for whoever the cashier is going to be. You know, try to be nice. And this is also a time where I can double check for flaws. I mean, it doesn't mean that I don't miss stuff, but I'm gonna try. I just thought this thing was so cool. That does have stains on it, but I can try to get them out. It's from the 70s. How often do you find sweatshirts from the 70s? This thing, so cute. Apparently I got mixed up as to what haul that was supposed to be in. So you guys have already seen that sweatshirt in the last haul, which I will link up above because I got stuff confused. So that was supposed to be in this haul. Oh well, it still got listed. Just got showed at a time when it wasn't supposed to. This is marked up, by the way. This is how much things get marked up, the regular stuff, not in the fancy part of the store. So this is in the regular store. So $5 for a marked up pair of jeans? Yes, absolutely. I found so many skirts in this store. That's a nice little vintage piece. You're just hearing the chairs squeak away. You're gonna see me take a bunch of Chico's Traveler skirts off the hangers. I found so many of these. I've never found them before, but I've heard on YouTube Grapevine that they do sell well. Spoiler alert, I don't talk about this in the haul, but I have literally gotten so many lowball offers on these skirts since I've listed them. Like within 2 hours of listing them, just lowball offer after lowball offer. And by lowball offer, I mean like less than 50% off the price I'm asking for. So I think they're gonna sell. I just have to wait. To me, that normally indicates that I've got something that people want. So this skirt's actually really beautiful. I love the colors on this skirt. But yeah, this is my full cart after taking everything off the hangers. So that was way better than I was expecting it to be. You know, I've never been to that thrift store before. The thrift store is new and it's a little church thrift store. And man, is that normally where the deals are, because all of the clothing was buy one, get one free, which when they told me, I was like, what is this luck? What is Thriftmas luck? It's amazing. So I spent $72 in total, and $25 of that was this wrought iron plant stand that I'm currently using to overwinter my coffee plants, because if I don't have them up, Miss Moxie will eat the leaves off of them. And
while it's not going to hurt her or make her sick, it will make her addicted to caffeine. So we don't need that in our lives. But I am not keeping this. I'm just using it currently to overwinter the plants, and then when spring comes and everybody has gardening on the brain, I will then sell it. These are selling between $50 to $150. I'd be happy with $75. So there's that. So that's an investment. That's a future investment, and I'm totally fine with that. I also picked up one hat. I found one Disney hat. This is an adult size large. It is Mickey Mouse over the years. I have washed this. I do use a baseball cap buddy, which I just put in the top rack of the dishwasher, which I will link down below if you're interested. You could also put it in the washing machine, but I've noticed that it kind of warps the baseball buddy, so it's best just to use it in the dishwasher. So this has been cleaned. It is adult, and when I brought this up to the register, the lady was like, went around the store and gathered everything Disney. She's like, I love Disney. You also love Disney. And I was just like, I was trying not to say thanks, but I was like, no, thank you, I'm good. But I appreciate you doing that for me. She was being very nice. It was lovely. So I picked this up. That was like the only accessory I saw that was worth picking up. I also found two mid-century modern wooden salt and pepper shakers. So it's a salt shaker and a pepper grinder, and these are made by Lebeco, which is still down there on the bottom for you to see. But these are 9 inches tall, so I picked those up. And then I found something brand new. I found a puzzle. So this is a lovely beach scene. It is 1,000 pieces and it is sealed. And this actually comes from a company in North Carolina, which isn't that far away. So I picked that up as well. I also picked up the shirt I'm wearing. This is Lucky. It's not anything super fancy. It has smocking. So that's what this is, if you see it, where it's like ruchy. This is called smocking. It's also got smocked sleeves as well. It's just a nice little boho floral piece, so I picked this up as well because buy one get one free, why not, right? And I also picked up this beautiful 90s vintage piece. Again, the brand doesn't necessarily matter, but the content matters. So this is made in China, which is why it's from the 90s, not earlier. But this is 100% silk. It is, again, a dark floral because it's got black and blue. And it has this interesting scalloped piping all around the collar and the sleeves. It has big balloon sleeves. And it's just a nice, light, flowy, cute piece. So I picked this up because I just found it very interesting. Again, I keep the silk hung up in my rotating reseller closet just because it's so delicate. I want to make sure I don't mess it up. So that's why that stays on a hanger. I also picked up this vintage chore jacket. So it's got 2 front top pockets and 2 bottom pockets, and it's very utility. This is a chore jacket. This is from the late 70s, early 80s, based on the spear point collar. And it is Liz wear. I'm guessing it's more from the early 80s, mostly because it has these detachable shoulder pads, which the shoulder pads are not present, but I did denote that the Velcro is there in case you want to add them. But for people like me, this fits me perfectly with boxy, with broad shoulders. This thing fits amazing on me, actually. So I found this cool little vintage piece, which I thought was really neat. I love finding vintage, you guys know that. Speaking of vintage, I could not leave this behind despite the fact it is flawed. I'm going to continue to try to do some stain treatment magic, but I'm not sure how much more I can do because the graphic is starting to peel away. I might try to also help that as well. This is from 1978, and I know that because it says it on the graphic, which is awesome. So I found a sweatshirt in an XL from 1978, and this is a unisex size because they didn't really do sizing for t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff like that. But this is on a Jerseys by Russell tag. It is an XL, and the staining is I actually got half of this out the first time I stain treated it. It has this weird rust spots all the way back here, and then it also has a dark spot here by the which is not really showing up on camera, but it's like right here. And it has another dark spot down here at the bottom. It has like what looks like dirty thumbprints randomly on this thing. So I got a lot of it out the first time. I am going to try it again, but I've gone ahead and listed this with the issues. But it's from 1978 and it's white and it's just cool. So I picked this up, again, buy one get one free. Even if this goes for like $10, I'm not losing anything. That's not what I listed it for. I have hopes. We'll see what happens. And then I am sad to say that as amazing as this Alfred Dunner piece is, because look at this sweater, it is flawed. I didn't realize it until I got it home and started sweater shaving it, because I did notice that it was very pilled and I was like, oh, I can fix that, no problem. But as I started to sweater shave it, I did notice that there are some significant flaws. So I will need to do some serious mending, and based on how well I'm able to mend it, I will decide if I am selling this or if this is going to go into my own personal closet or not. But because I'm not listing this right away, and I might not be able to sell it, I have listed this Abaddon. I have listed this bird book from my death pile instead. So again, not equivalent exchange, but if I can't fix that, it'll still have a home here. And if I can fix it, it'll eventually get sold. But either way, I have a listing up from my death pile, which is great. And now we're gonna get in the bottoms, because man, did I find a lot of those. So this is a beautiful dark floral skirt, dark floral, dark academia. This is from the late 80s, early 90s, and this is SK & Company. And it's just gorgeous. It's super swishy. Like if you put this on, it is very like floofy and flouncy and flowy. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's 100% rayon. This does have a flaw. It's at the bottom. Right now it's covered in moxie here because of course she laid on something dark. It has like one run at the bottom, which you can't really tell, but I did disclose that. It's made on 100% rayon. It does have pockets, so we love that. But I just thought this was beautiful. So this is a modern size small, but it says it's a size 10, but it has a 28-inch waist. So it is absolutely not a size 10, a modern size 10. And then I found a new with tags piece, and it's J. Crew. So it is J. Crew factory, but that's okay. There's the tag. And this is a beautiful pleated navy and white skirt. Another dark floral. It's not technically a dark floral because it's not black, but very flowy, very swishy, and it's new with tags. So I was like, absolutely, absolutely I'm getting that. And then I found Chinko's Travelers for the first time. I know that my friend Jessie over at Gorgeous has great luck selling Chico's. And I've heard from Matt and from Courtney that Chico's Travelers does well. So I'm gonna try it. And I found a bunch of Chico's size 2 skirts. Very lovely.
Here's what I found.
Holy balls. Oh my God. Why, Siri? No, go away. I don't want you. Stop it. Okay, it turned off. Jesus. All right. Dark floral, size 2 Chico's Travelers skirt, and a very abstract pattern. Found another one, again a dark skirt, size 2, and another dark abstract pattern. A dark floral, but this one is nice and bright, very happy colors. Like, this just looks like a painting, doesn't it? It's so pretty. I really like this one. But this is beautiful. Again, a size 2 in Chico's Travelers. We have our basic black, which is what I kept seeing lots of comps for, which is the basic black long Chico's Travelers. Again, these are all a Chico's size 2. And this one is black and gray. Again, a little bit longer, but still very flowy. And this is kind of an abstract floral pattern. Very flowy. It's got the nice like lettuce hem down at the bottom. Very cute. And then one random short size 3 Chico's Travelers in this Hawaiian print. Does that make sense? No. But I found one size 3 in this Hawaiian print. They're all Chico's Travelers. And let me just say, as someone who has had to like set this thing aside so I can like wash a bunch of other hauls as well. The fact, I understand why people like the Chico's Travelers, because this stuff does not wrinkle at all. It is amazing. It has just been bunched up in this basket for like a week, and it is just perfect. So I get it. And then surprise, surprise to me, I found 2 pairs of Bowden jeans, which I did not expect to find here. So I have a 10 long and a slim straight. Hello. So it is, say, 10 long, and this is long slim straight, and 10 US, so 10 long US. It is a size 14 in UK sizing. So slim straight, and then this is the Girlfriend Cavendish, I think. The Cavendish Girlfriend. I'm sorry, I put those in the wrong order. But this is a size 12 long pair of jeans. Again, about basically the same style. This one has some interesting like factory distressing, which I thought was odd. It's got like these weird patches randomly all over the pairs of jeans, but it's factory. It's supposed to be like that. So I found 2 pairs of jeans. So if you subtract the $25 from the plant stand, you know, that basically means all the clothes cost like around $45. So that's amazing as far as I'm concerned. $45 for all of that. I mean, if I sell either the 2 Bowden pieces or if I sell 2 of the Chico's Travelers pieces, I am good. So another really great haul. I am so pleased with how my luck has held. I mean, to so far only have 1 dud store out of like all of the ones I've gone to, this is amazing. And spoiler alert, it just gets even better. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next video.